Wait, hang on. We're having some technical problems with the broadcast. Losing power to our transponder. All the interference is coming from... Something is cutting in. Something powerful. Something strange. Something...
Ladies, gentlemen, others, and more, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Tonight, my broadcast issues from places time forgot, or was too afraid to enter, where dead dreams come to haunt and the mind to rave here in the deep and the brine. I am the host, and this is the Distant Silence Radio Hour. I am glad you can join me tonight, dear listeners. I discovered the events of tonight's broadcast in many places, some on the shelves of derelict observatories, others in the hands of the drowned, and still more from dark tomes that should be best left undisturbed. The best stories are always hidden in difficult places. There may even be one inside you, dear listeners. The first tale of the night stretches back into the life of someone lost. Their end was about transformation, and their life proved one of equal interest. It has taken me some time to discover these pages, dear listeners. I have tracked them through fraught lineages, difficult births and deaths, and across generations of those most curious. I at last found what I needed to
Open the window.
What'd you find?
It's a lighthouse. Nothing much to find in there.
Except the wireless antenna bolted to the top.
Older woman owns the place. Said the FCC told her to put it up.
You tell her we are the FCC?
I'm not stupid, and neither was she. Had paperwork and everything.
Who signed the order?
Nobody I knew. Some fella named Richard Lancaster.
A mystery for another time. Direction?
Strongest signal's 313 degrees north by northwest.
More miles for the gauge.
16 pounds, 16 bouncing signals. This guy's got a lot of resources.
You thinking political funding?
Why has he got to be political all of a sudden?
He's running an unregistered radio station. Why else would anybody do that?
Maybe he's one of those rich millionaires. Just burning money. Besides, it's not that bad.
Don't go crossing the line, even just to go dancing.
I'm not saying he should stay on the air, but I can see why people like him.
You saying you like this creepy shit?
I'm not some freak, alright? He's just hard to stop listening is all. He's good at talking.
And you wonder why I think he might be political. What are you doing?
If he's political, then he might say something. Give us something to work with. Right now, we got nada.
All right.
We all have a fondness for our own names. It is often said that names have great power, but often we forget where it comes from. Calling one's name beckons forth its history, bleak or gay as it may be to the hearer. While you still live, listener, that history also lives. It grows, expands, breathes with you. But unlike you, a name can live on. The roots of memory's path lay deeply entrenched in the thoughts of those who knew you. For many, those roots lay dormant, only brought to the surface by fond recollections. It is easy to think such a garden of the past a benign structure, but there are those who till up time and harvest its mementos. Do not leave your gardens unattended, dear listeners. You might not be the only one seeking to harvest your past.
B, do you wish you hadn't married?
These days, maybe. I love Sam. He was good. But it's been hard getting used to the silence. Sometimes the shuffle of my slippers on the floor makes the house feel so much bigger than it should be. I thought about getting a dog or cat, but what I really wanted was someone to talk to. We used to take long walks out past the creek. You could hear it gurgling in the distance, the sound coated in the sprinkling of wind chimes.
Wind chimes?
Well, that's at least what it sounded like. I hiked the trail just the other day. You can hear scores of them, or at least so it sounds. Maybe that's where I got the idea. That trickling, crystalline sound, like at the church when the choir murmurs before the service. I love that. It's been so nice, though, having more time to help out at the estate sale at St. Agatha's. Father George did such a good job getting everything together for it. I bought some chimes I still need put up.
I didn't think you could do it, if I'm being honest. How we managed to get so many people to donate to the church in under a week, I can only wonder. Is Eli coming tonight?
Oh, he didn't tell you? He wasn't feeling well, worked himself too hard probably over at the church.
He's always catching something, poor guy.
We don't have to play gin tonight if you don't want to.
What? Give up our streak? Beatrice Woodward, I'm shocked.
Well, then let's cut the deck.
John?
Yeah, sorry. A lot on my mind. B told me Eli wasn't feeling well last week. I haven't seen him around.
Well, the guy catches more bugs than a 6th grade science project.
When we get back into town, I'm gonna go check on him. Bring him some collard greens.
Yeah, he'll like that. But there's something else, isn't there?
I don't know. Playing cards with B left me with a weird feeling. She wasn't acting like herself on Thursday.
She caught up in thinking about Sam? She miss him?
Maybe.
Well, I can swing by and talk to her if you like.
A pintail and 2 mallards.
Not bad for 5:30 in the morning.
If you wouldn't mind checking up on her.
Oh, of course not. She was there for me when my brother was going through cancer. I doubt he or I would have made it through if it wasn't for... What is it?
You hear that?
It must be some of the folks from River City. I've seen some of their crafts they make, hanging around their camp.
Poor folks. Seems like they're more homeless every year now.
We'd better pack it in. Poor bastards don't need us shelling away during their sleep. I'll let you know how B's doing.
Same for Eli.
And this low-pressure front continues to increase. Experts are estimating wind speed may reach as high as 70 miles per hour over the course of tonight. Make sure those windows are shut and anything that could topple outside gets secured down. And other news, local reports also have residents reporting the sound of...
Eli, it's John. Just wanted to see how you were doing. I brought some food. His lights are on and his car's still here. Hell. The place has been ransacked. Eli, you doing okay, my guy? Eli? What in the world?
Sanders. I can't make it to the phone right now. I'm probably out fishing or in my cabin by the lake, but I'll be sure to call you back as soon as I can.
Eli, if John is still over there, I need you to put him on the phone right now.
Harper, what's happened?
John, you need to get over to Beatrice's now. She's gone.
Gone?
Gone.
And you said the door was unlocked.
Yes, I walked in and ran into these things.
Amanda?
John, when was the last time you saw her?
Not since we both helped out at St. Agatha's. John was the last person I know who saw her.
That true?
Yeah. I mean, she seemed a little out of sorts, but...
What?
There were things like these hanging all over the place at Eli's house.
Eli's?
Someone chopped up all the furniture and hung the pieces up in the back of the house.
We already have a patrol en route, but these things weren't hanging here the last time you visited Beatrice?
No. I think she said she bought some things at the estate sale, but I didn't think she was gonna do this with them.
All right. That's all for now. We'll give you a call if we have any further questions.
Have you checked the Goat's Head trail over
We'll get it handled, John.
Fine.
Don't look at me like that.
We're trying to help you.
You've already been very helpful.
Why are you being like this?
Are you going home?
Maybe. Why?
I can't tell you here.
This is about Eli's house, isn't it? You already had a patrol car heading over there when John showed up. What is it?
I need you to do me a favor. There's a prayer circle or something going on at St. Agatha's tonight, right?
The Vespers, yeah.
I need you to go check it out. Don't ask me why, just call me with anything you've found.
And what about the Goat's Head Trail?
If John thinks Beatrice went for a hike in the middle of a flash flood, he's more than welcome to go look himself.
I'll head over to the church. Keep by the phone. You're gonna check out the trailhead, aren't you?
I have a hunch.
You don't trust the cops.
I worked for the force for 30 years. You don't have to remind me we're inefficient.
Well, that's a word for it. While you're doing that, I'm gonna ask around at the church.
Why?
Call it a hunch.
Fair enough. I'll take a look at the Goat's Head and meet you over there in 2 hours. You think something is behind this?
I don't think we have enough to say.
I agree. And that's what scares me. See you at the church.
In other news, the storm over Dunsany County is slowly burning out. But don't get get your hopes up yet. Meteorological experts are saying we are merely approaching the eye of the storm.
Hope those folks out in River City are doing all right. The creek's probably flooded by now.
Stay indoors.
Damn, there's a lot of people here tonight. It's got to be close to 100 cars. Hello? Why is it so quiet? I need to speak with Detective Amanda Foster right now.
Yeah, 1 second. Hey, Foster. Got a call for you.
Who is this?
It's Harper. The church is empty. There are over 100 cars out front, and there's no one inside. What's more, the church bell is missing.
Wait, what?
I went to check upstairs. One of the windows was left open. You can get to the maintenance ladder over the roof from there. I don't know if someone took it down or if it's been missing for a while, but when I looked outside, up at the bell tower, the bell isn't there anymore.
Get out. Now. Wait in your car. I'll be there in a minute.
You don't need to tell me twice.
You have a gun?
Already loaded.
Is there normally this many people at these services?
No.
You didn't see anyone earlier?
Nobody.
Is there anything out back of the church? Somewhere else they might be.
Well, there's a small courtyard, but it wouldn't hold the number of people parked out front.
Show me.
We only use it for baptisms and for some bridal showers when the weather is nice.
These cups are for communion, right?
Yeah? This must be every single one in the church.
Where does that back gate go?
Out towards the woods. Oh my God.
He's dead.
Looks like something crushed his sternum.
How much does the church bell weigh?
I don't know. Maybe 200 pounds? But if it fell on him, where did it go?
Is that a trailhead over there?
I think so.
It doesn't look well maintained, but that didn't stop whoever took the bell.
Took it?
The dirt's all churned up. Then right through the middle of it is that deep indentation. See?
Where are you going? Amanda!
This is Officer Foster requesting immediate backup at 223 Bleakside Drive. Over. I repeat, this is Officer Foster requesting immediate backup at 223 Bleakside Drive. Over. Shit.
We're going after them?
No. We secure the scene and wait for the weather to clear. By then, the radio should start working again. You got anything bigger than that revolver?
There's a hunting rifle in the bed of my truck.
Grab it.
Not until you come clean.
About what?
Don't give me bullshit. You were being cryptic at Beatrice's house, and now we're securing the scene with enough firepower to take down a moose. What's going on?
Get your gun and follow me. Beatrice and Eli aren't the only two that are missing. There are more. Almost 24 people who have disappeared over the last 5 days.
And when was the department gonna tell everyone about this?
I don't think they were ever going to. I didn't like it, but it was my job. That's a poor excuse, I know, but at first it seemed like it was only a handful of hikers getting lost in the woods. Then we realized more were missing. When we searched their homes, we found more webs, those dangling objects hanging from every inch of the...
He was right here.
This is impossible.
He was right here, right?
Maybe he could have gotten up and...
The man's chest was caved in, Amanda. He was dead.
And whose footprints are those?
No.
He's a lead.
No.
Fine. But I'm going to see what he knows.
First aid training, but I have no idea what to expect if we find him. If we even want to find him.
We should have already. He at best only had a 5-minute head start. How could he get so far ahead of us up the trail?
That isn't the question I have.
Okay, yeah, I wish I had better answers for you, Harper, but I don't. It seemed like everyone who had disappeared was connected through the church. That's it. The pattern was easier to see after Beatrice and Eli vanished. Given what we've seen tonight, I was right.
But why, though? I knew Bea and Eli as well as most everybody else at St. Agatha's. This doesn't make any sense.
Like I said, I don't know. I'm hoping our dead man might give us something to work with.
And the guns?
It's something about those mobiles. All those hanging objects, there's something intentional about them. Deliberate. It feels like they mean something, only the concept is too vague, or... No, not vague. Something too large about what they're trying to say. I know it sounds stupid, but I've spent hours in the same room as dozens of these things. There's a pattern in there somewhere. I feel like I just don't have the... Police! John?
Amanda? Harper? Why are you on the Goat's Head trail?
This isn't the Goat's Head. This is the trail out behind the church.
What are you talking about? I just passed the 3-mile marker for Goat's Head not 10 minutes ago.
Do the two trails meet?
They must, but I didn't think we'd been hiking that long.
What are you two doing out on the trail anyway?
We're following a lead. A man. Have you seen anyone else on the trail?
No, but I have been following someone.
Wait, what?
You have?
Their footprints in the mud. They were recent enough, I thought. I thought they might be beasts. What?
I don't like this.
We'll explain on the way. We've got to keep moving.
Why would they drag it out here?
We don't know. We're hoping this guy can tell us.
He still worries me. He should be dead, how did he survive the bell landing on him, much less walking 5 miles out into the woods?
There's something we're missing here.
What do we know? A bunch of people have gone missing, all of them affiliated with the church in some way.
Everyone started disappearing about 2 weeks ago. What was happening around then?
The estate sale.
You think any of the stuff sold had drugs or hallucinogenics in them?
Where did that question come from?
Some of the crafts were made by the homeless people, right?
Folks out in River City, yeah. We shouldn't be too far away from them, actually.
You think they left enough of some kind of substance to make almost 150 people just up and saunter out into the woods with a massive brass bell?
You have a better theory?
It makes more sense than anything else.
If you assume everyone was doped up to hell and back on something.
What's your explanation then?
I don't have... Okay, let's think. Maybe it wasn't the homeless, but something they brought with them to the estate sale. What did they bring? Homemade crafts?
Some brought bracelets. I remember a couple baskets and the like, but I don't...
What?
Beatrice said she was gonna hang up a set of wind chimes she bought when I last saw her. Eli had some that looked like they were from the estate sale as well.
Why would they have anything to do with this?
Because everyone who's disappeared has had their homes filled with creepy-ass chimes. That's why.
Okay. Say you're right. The chimes, for whatever reason, have made people walk out into the woods. If that's true, which is a big if, why?
I think we're about to find out. Kill your lights. Stay low.
What is that?
Safety's off.
River City.
Where is everybody? The tents. They're all empty.
Man, they're cooking stuff, too.
All the homeless people probably saw this cult shit coming and bugged out.
I don't know.
You're saying this isn't some cult shit? They're in a circle around the bells, holding hands and humming.
I mean, I don't think the homeless here just got up and fled. Look at the campfires. They haven't been used in days. Whatever drove them out was a while ago.
Well, whatever they're doing, we should stop it.
You want to go down there? Be my guest.
Yes.
I sure as hell ain't going to shoot them from up here.
We aren't shooting anyone. We know these people.
We knew these people. Folks I know wouldn't drag 200 pounds of brass out into the woods and start a ghoulish kumbaya in the middle of a homeless town.
Yes.
You don't know what's going on here. We can't just shoot people.
Then what do you propose we do?
We got to break their concentration. Fire a warning shot.
And then they'll mob us.
You don't know that.
Guys!
What? It's just the chimes.
But there's no wind.
The hell was that?
I don't know.
The bells, they're rising. And the people. We need to go.
I can't move.
The sky.
What is that?
I don't know.
There once was a whisper that came to live in the lands of men. It has called many places home, a forest of ashes, a cave of uranium, a field of corn. Like water in a glass, its shape conforms to its abode. For a time, it was content, but it saw others riding on the air, bearing freedom in their enterprises, and so it changed. It beat itself smaller and smaller, compressed until it shone with a luster of what men call precious.
They did not question where it had originated, nor why they felt so drawn to hammer it into the shapes from their dream.
You're driving from here.
Fine.
Be with you in just a minute, folks.
Be quick about it.
What's a rush? You afraid he knows we're onto him? He's gonna pack up his little radio station and move to Delaware?
I don't like waiting, especially with this. This guy, he's slippery. Like you said, he's got resources. Makes a guy wonder if he's part of something bigger.
Like what?
I don't know. Will $2 fill her up?
Ought to do it.
You got a phone we can use?
Can I ask why you need it?
Inspectors Hank Marsh and Edmund Smith. We need to make an official call.
G-Man. Phone's in the back office behind the door.
I'll flip you for it. Call it.
Tails.
Damn it.
Tell Lloyd we found another bouncing signal. I'll take a measurement while you're inside.
Yeah.
The hell is that?
A Huff Duff.
Oh, what?
High-frequency direction finding equipment.
You mean for radio and TV?
Just radio.
What's that now?
Receiver. Got to point it in the right direction.
How do you know if it's pointed in the right
And it
direction?
takes a lot of concentration.
Concentration. You G-men couldn't find a shoe if it was showing you out the door.
As many as have opened, so
Have many been shut. And so you live your life on the threshold of a dozen doorways, waiting. That which is behind you is of no consequence. You dare not turn around, lest that crack of light from beyond leak through while your back is turned and you forever miss that strange and novel welcome. So comfortable do you become there on the doorstep that your life begins to fill in the small corners of its frame. Dust becomes your only possession as you wait in the few inches afforded to you, keeping one hand all the while fixed on the knob. As it turns, you pass only into another narrow space, constricted in your viewpoint, and again await the turning of the handle.
Whoa there, friend. Everything all right with... Hey!
There are no thresholds, none, no more.
What the hell are you doing? Get off of me! That was disquieting.
Hi there. What can I get you started with?
Black coffee if you got it.
Black as void.
Black as what?
I said black as velvet. Do you like pancakes? They come with a free refill.
Sure.
You alright, honey?
Yeah, I just had a strange run-in with the fellow who just left here. What?
We just opened, hun. You're the first one in here.
So I am.
You'll have to wait for the pancakes. Our cook hasn't come in yet. Mario, we opened 5 minutes ago.
That's alright. I don't mind you stirring without me.
You? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Vocal cords are a little tired from singing last night.
If that's what you want to call it.
2 words, Velma. Standing ovation.
Folks at Whiskey Dave's will give a standing ovation to a dog pissing on the floor.
Ignore her. She's just sour in the mornings.
Well, you seem to be doing a lot better.
Better than what?
Than earlier. Don't you remember?
You're gonna have to be more specific, friend.
Well, just a minute ago, outside, you ran into me talking about holds or something.
Afraid that ain't ringing any bells. Laz, what are you eating today, old friend? Oh, really? I just got in. I'll get you and this fella set up right quick. Say, what'd you say your name was?
It's Virgil.
Ah, like Dante's Guide into Hell. Love that story.
That's it. I'm out of here. Shit. Come on.
Oh, did it get stuck again? Sorry about that. It sometimes seems like it doesn't want to let anybody out. You can use the back door through the kitchen. No, not that one. That's the freezer. Don't want you to get stuck in there. It's the other one. Take care now.
You heading out already? I've almost got your order ready.
You know what? It's fine. Thank you.
I got some veal meat I was gonna make for Lazarus. He likes it rare. How do you like it?
No, I'm okay, really. Thanks.
Ah, I'm sorry. Did I leave the deadbolt in? Hold on a sec. Yeah, yeah. Now let's see, which one is it? Just a minute, Lazarus. I'll get you your elk in a second. There's the rascal. Now, don't forget, when you get to a threshold...
Hello? Ah!
Someone should really talk to HR about making this map more user-friendly.
Who the hell are you people? What is that sound?
Now stay calm, Mr. Sanchez. We'll get you out of there.
Where am I?
You don't remember the fall? Probably a concussion. Tell the EMTs.
Yes, ma'am.
Who was that? Answer me!
Please, Mr. Sanchez, try to stay calm. You have limited oxygen down there.
Down where?
The mine shaft.
I'm not in a mine shaft. I just came out of the diner.
Hallucinations. Carbon monoxide poisoning?
Possibly.
Ah!
Mr. Sanchez, please stay where you are. We're working to figure out your
This isn't happening. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. No. Oh no. No, 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 please, please, please don't go out. Why are you doing this? Is this because of the money? Is that it? I gave her a nice funeral, didn't I? What's that?
I don't know what's in there.
You see any other doors?
There's always the bookcase.
To hell with the bookcase. I don't trust it.
He must still be trapped in the glass wardrobe. We have time to do that.
We don't know that for sure. This is a safe option. He's never been us to a door before. Never.
Help!
What was that?
Help me, please!
It's gotta be him.
Hold on. It doesn't sound the
We
same.
want to take a chance and end up crawled out into whatever got Adriana.
It's me! It's Virgil from the diner!
Did you say diner?
Who is this?
It's Virgil! We met before in the diner and over the loudspeaker.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Virgil, how long have you been in there?
Only a few minutes, maybe. I don't know.
Where did you come from? Through a door or gateway?
Well, it was a mine shaft, I think. I found a freezer door in the wall.
Two of the same door?
Then this one won't work.
You better move quickly if you want to get to the bookcase.
I hope it doesn't dump us back in the desert again.
Whoa, where are you going? You can't leave me. You have to help me.
We can't, Virgil. I wish we could. Remember this. Remember it like it's your life. There is always a door.
What does that mean? Wait, no! Come back! Help me! Help me! Stop! Where's the knob? Where's the damn... I just want to stay here. Right here. Whoever you are. Whatever's doing this. I'm done. I'm done. Who's there? Where is that coming from? That's not possible. What are you, some kind of ghost? A spirit? The hell is this place? What does that mean? Look, just give me a straight answer. Who or what are you? He who stands at the door. Is that you? Why should I open this? With all the insanity I've been through, give me one good reason. How do you know about that? How do you know about that? I don't, but I don't think trust is going to get me anywhere. Room 1546? How did I... Oh, don't think about it. Look for one of them. There's always one.
Can I help you, sir?
I think I have a reservation for 1546.
Virgil Sanchez.
Yeah, that's me.
Here you are, sir.
Hey, you remember me, right?
I know all our guests. Will that be all, sir?
Which floor is it again?
The 15th, sir.
It's you.
I beg your pardon?
Did you, get to the bookcase all right?
Bookcase? What are you talking about?
Well, when I was in the freezer, you and the other guy, Mario, said you needed to get to the bookcase so that something wouldn't, I sound crazy, don't I?
Just a little.
You really have no memory of seeing me before?
I've met a lot of people, and no, I don't think we've ever met. But you do seem to have gone through quite an ordeal, if I may say so.
You could say that. I don't understand what's going on. Is it some kind of penance, punishment? It has to be. I mean, I know I shouldn't have taken it, but I needed the money.
Wait, punishment? What punishment?
Well, all of this, being shunted from one place to the next, and always something following me.
What thing? Did you call the police?
Well, it's a man, or at least looks like him.
Around the hotel. I might have seen him. What does he look like?
I don't know. He came into the diner and I saw his face, or his hat maybe. It hurts to think about it. Let's see, he came in and he sat down right next to me. Oh, jeez, why can't I remember his face? Why is he after me?
Maybe he isn't.
That seems unlikely given what I've seen.
Here's my stop. May I make a suggestion? Don't place yourself at the center of interpretation, sir. It comes across very rude indeed. Such arrogance becomes no man. Besides, the assumption is not only impolite, but incorrect.
And why is that?
Because the universe has no center, Virgil.
$15.37, $15.39, $15.42, $15.46.
Hello there. Take a seat. The beans will be done cooking in about 20 minutes.
Thanks. I think I'll stay standing.
Suit yourself. You're staring at me awfully hard there, friend. Have you seen me somewhere before?
Your name's not Mario, is it?
No. I know a few Marios, but I'm not one of them. Why do you ask? You meet someone on your way here called that?
You could say that.
Well, sorry to disappoint. Again, that isn't my name, but I understand. Going through all those thresholds can get disorienting.
Wait, you know about all that?
All of what?
The doors, the jumping around, and the strange things that brought me here.
Slow down. Yes, I know about those. How do you think I got here?
Look, I'm sorry, but I have to ask. Why is this my punishment?
Punishment? What are you talking about?
All of this. I mean, why am I being punished like this?
There isn't one.
What?
A reason. The one you're looking for. There isn't one.
But what about the money I stole?
Oh yeah. That bit you stole from your mother.
Yes. I mean, I know I shouldn't have, but she was dying. I had only a couple more payments left on my house, and I just thought that, you know...
You can keep your guilt to yourself, my friend. I don't have any interest in it.
What?
Let me guess. You think that all of this is some kind of moral retribution? I admit that's a very human way of looking at this. You picked up that idea faster than most would.
What are you saying? I mean, why else would this be happening?
There you go with the whys again. What is it with your kind, that question?
What do you mean, your kind?
Don't be naive, Virgil. Oh, well, you really do believe that. You aren't the first, Virgil. You're not even the most interesting.
The first of what?
Through the door, over the wall, across the threshold. This place isn't for you. You're not even so much as an afterthought.
Well, then why am I here?
What if there isn't a reason?
Well, but there must be one.
In all my life, it's been those like you who are the hardest. The rest understand. They dissolve away without a fuss, but you hang on. Clinging to rationales like spoiled eggs in a fridge. Denying reality while the rest of us have to live with the stench.
And what is reality?
In your case, it's very funny.
But, I mean, how did I get here? Was it you? Was it the other two? Stop laughing at me. I mean it. Stop it. You know what? This isn't funny. I have no idea where I am or why I'm here, and I just want to go home, okay?
I see. Now that you mention it, there is one way out of here.
You never told me your name.
Oh, Virgil. You already know what it is.
Lazarus.
In your mind, there are two outcomes. The door will open, or it will remain shut. But you do not consider the third case. Should the door disappear?
What will you do then, dear ones? Of course, it is such places that
No good. Too close to the lines. Can't get a clean signal.
Last signal was 73 degrees east by northeast.
Thought I saw a country road going just a couple miles back that way.
Signal's stronger this time. If it's another bounce, he's got one hell of a transmitter.
There, on the left. Got it.
Direction?
Almost dead south. 182 degrees. Give me the map. Stupid little bloodsucker. Alright, first point was on the coast near Ridge Point. Second was here off Route 91. Third, we're roughly here.
Roughly?
Country Road isn't on here, I have to guess. But if I'm right, then if we draw a line from each point towards where they cross...
Looks like it's over in distant silence.
2829 Gretel Boulevard.
The Opal Lounge.
You been there?
Couple times. It's a jazz club now.
Great.
You ever been to the city?
No.
Brace yourself.
From a great height, the world may look small. Indeed, as man has climbed ever higher, the land beneath them dwindles into lesser and lesser significance. To sink, however, is less discussed. As rising enlarges one's perceptions, sinking shrinks it. From the low points of history has the world looked the largest. From the streets the skyscrapers look unassailable. From below that, they are untouchable. Those who roam in the lowest parts of society are those with the truest sense of its scope, of how high the walls of bureaucracy really are, and beyond them, the cliffs of reality. To venture even deeper is to court a yet still more vaulted insight. But with every foot you descend, dear listener, the more vast your vision becomes. There are many who cannot handle such revelations, and there are others who were not prepared to face their guardians.
I appreciate it. I've seen you somewhere.
Possibly.
The Black Chairs Jazz Club?
You have a good memory.
And you have a strange face. I must have asked 100 people if they knew who you were. Not even my husband knew, and he knew everyone. I don't suppose you've waited all this time just to tell me now.
No. But I will promise you, Matilda Williams, if you make it through tonight, I will tell you who I am.
What was... the hell did he go?
Tilda!
Dib, what happened? Why aren't you playing your corner up by...
Cops. Dozens of cops. Coming this way.
How's that different than any other night?
It's worse tonight. They're taking people.
What do you mean, taking people?
No time. We gotta get out of here.
Okay, we'll head through the entrance on 42nd Street.
No, I tried coming down that way. They're already over there.
Then we can use the service corridors.
What if a train passes by? We'll get run over.
We'll have to take our chances. Come on.
Stop!
Move! The tracks! Off the tracks!
There!
I hear the subway and they're getting closer.
A little help here.
Ugh. You ever been down here before?
Nope.
You think the Blue Bloods have?
I doubt it.
At least that's something.
Come on. We better get moving before they realize where we went.
Do you know why they're arresting people?
Not just anybody. The only people I saw get taken away were homeless.
Maybe it's that new bill Bloom passed the other day.
The Maze Act or something, wasn't it? But what does that have to do with anything?
I read in the newspaper it had something to do with voter registration or something. People needed new identification cards or driver's licenses.
Then why would the cops be... We don't have identification cards.
Or a residential address.
Or a current employer. There's nobody to vouch for us. No paper trail. Where do you think they're taking me?
I don't know, but I'd rather not learn from first-hand experience. What was that?
I can hear you.
Doesn't sound like a cop.
You two aren't very subtle.
That doesn't sound good.
Neither will you when you're my age.
Do you want some water?
That would be nice. I thought you said this was water.
Hey, I asked if you wanted some water. I didn't say I had any.
That should help things. Thank you.
Can you stand?
Ha! I can't remember the last time I could stand.
So you just sat here?
No, I can move. I can crawl.
Ah! What the hell?
Polio got my legs. Couldn't work after that, so I came down here hoping to die out of sight. But I kept going. I had some help, but now I think even that's fading.
Do you think we can get her to a hospital?
How? We don't even know where we are.
Wouldn't matter anyway. What's coming for me has earned my bones. I need you both to do something for me.
I don't think we can.
You know a way out?
Yes.
Tell us, and we'll help.
I'm old, but not stupid, woman. You do this, and I'll tell you the way to the exit tunnels.
All right, what do you want us to do?
Take this. Don't drop it. I said... Head down this tunnel until you come to the grates. Turn right from there and head straight until you come to the well. When you get there, throw it in.
Why?
It's what keeps the gates shut. But that's his affair, not mine. I just get him the coins.
Are we meeting someone there?
No, he'll take care of closing the gates.
What the hell was that?
Subway passing overhead. Don't worry about it. Just make sure you throw that coin in before the end of the night. Do that and you'll be out of here.
Well, no reason to wait around.
Do hurry! I might be dead by the time you get back.
Are we really doing this?
I don't have any other ideas.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Drawing an arrow. I don't want to have to rely on some witch as our only source of direction.
Is it just me, or is the tunnel getting wider?
Cops. Shh.
This way.
We don't know where that goes.
It's that or them.
No, fine. It's a dead end. What do we do now?
I've got something. Well?
Hell.
What was that? They're coming. We're out of options.
I hate this.
It won't budge. Come on, you stupid son of a bitch. Just close.
I want to know what the hell it is.
Where are you, Jacob? You all right?
Yeah, if I don't think about what I might have just swallowed.
Where's the lantern? Did you drop it?
I think so.
Shit. What do you think that thing was?
Something we should get some distance from. Here, hold my hand. Is there a passage connecting to this one?
Yep. You think there's another hatch further down?
I am choosing to not think otherwise.
Right. Best not to think of the alternatives. Come on.
Not that way. We keep going in the original direction.
You sure it's to the right?
Yes. Check the side passage.
I don't feel anything.
Next one.
Nothing.
Wait. 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 Go! You okay?
I will be.
I can't feel anything in this alcove. Try the next one.
I don't think there's anything. Wait. There's a ladder. The wheel won't budge.
Let me try.
Cops.
Freeze!
Freeze! Get them out of there.
Hey! Hey, stop it!
Let
Hey!
go of me, you bastard!
Search them.
Well, what have we here?
Stolen, probably. I'll file it in with evidence. Escort them back to the east entrance.
You can't do this. We have rights.
Leave her alone, you piece of...
On second thought, tie them up to the pipes. If we have time, we'll teach them something before we send them over to the precinct.
Sir, Jameson is coming back out of the well.
It better be worth all the trouble. Bloom gives us the marching order to take every hooligan, bum, and vagabond.
Nice and tight so you don't get any ideas.
I don't get paid.
How's your face?
The bastard had a ring on his finger. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay.
The walls get further away, and I was left suspended in the dark, in the maw, the mouth. I can't go back down there. Nobody should go down there. It isn't right, I tell you. We aren't meant to be here. It belongs to something else, something so large, we'll never be able to fully grasp it.
Calm down. You, get a doctor.
You can't! There is no helping me. I see in the dark. It can't. You can't. Go back.
Jameson! Jameson!
He just jumped.
Holy!
We have to get these off.
With what?
Duck! Move your hands up and over.
I got it.
Run!
Wait!
What are you doing?
Flashlight. Now let's go.
Up ahead. It's one of your arrows.
Thank God.
Stay where you are. Stand your ground. Use your brains, you pieces of... No.
Did you do it?
Yes.
And we almost died.
Sounds about right.
We're tired, cold, probably covered in sewage. Just give us the directions.
I will, but I have...
But what?
Is that a trumpet case?
Yes.
Do you play?
If I did?
Play me a song.
That wasn't the deal.
No, it wasn't. But humor a dying woman, will you?
Directions first.
There's a blue pipe just above my head. Follow it that way until you reach an electrical conduit box. 2 tunnels down on the right from it, you'll find steps leading up into Parker Street.
What do you want me to play?
Matilda, we don't need to.
I said I would. What will it be?
You got a song for dying where nobody sees you? That's it. That's it.
One cannot always grasp what they can reach. To brush with your fingertips but be unable to hold in the palm of your hand is a frustration unlike any other. To reach out into the dark and land a glancing touch upon the unknown is the soul of many a curious mind. But what you may feel is not inert. To probe the dormant shapes of the dark may awaken those hiding there, where many have a longer reach than you.
There is a salience to the unhinged. The grasp that extends one's reach has been the source of humankind's greatest endeavors, and
This is the place.
Wait.
What are you doing?
We go in there looking like a couple of G-men. Nobody's gonna talk. Come on, take them off. Loosen up.
I am loose.
Get more loose. You look like a pair of slacks on an ironing board. And lose the tie.
There's a table over there.
You all are too kind. Whew. These chops need a short break, so just hang on. The boys and I will be back up here in a minute.
Equipment is probably in the back.
Or the basement.
Didn't see an antenna out front.
Maybe it's in the alley. We should...
Your drinks.
But we haven't ordered yet.
Courtesy of the gentleman in the back.
South side. It's got a good taste.
I'd like to meet this gentleman.
If you'll follow me. Only one at a time, please.
Fine.
Right this way. Yes, sir. Yes, I have him right here. I'll put him on.
I'll find my way back.
Very well.
I'll admit, whoever you are, you're good.
I am aware of that, Mr. Marsh.
That seat is for...
Your friend in the back. Yes, I know.
You.
It has come to my attention you have not been enjoying my broadcast.
That's a word for it.
Am I offensive to you, Mr. Marsh?
You're certainly coy. What do you want? You've had us ricocheting up the eastern seaboard.
I merely wanted to talk.
Yeah? Talk about what?
Your work. I find it intrusive.
Well, I'm real sorry about that. Let me just write a note to the commission's office, let them know you're real butthurt about it.
There is no need to be crass, Mr. Smith. Besides, your government is already well aware of my existence.
Really? Find that kind of hard to swallow, given this whole situation.
You can swallow anything, if you have the right drink.
A bribe? Really?
I do not make many offers, Mr. Marsh, but tonight is an exception.
I should feel so honored.
Do not take my second chance lightly, Mr. Marsh.
Is there a threat in there somewhere?
I would rather not resort to that.
See, I think you're just a little man with a microphone. You got everyone's ear and you think that makes you a somebody. Well, it don't.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the way the human eye works, Mr. Smith?
Sure, it's all them rods or cones or whatever that bounce light into the nerve.
And have you ever held one before?
The hell?
You know a thing or two, I'll give you that. But whoever you are, you're out of your league. You've cobbled together some equipment and thought perhaps, why not? No one's going to care. And now that you've gotten away with it for so long, you think you're some kind of...
I do not doubt, Mr. Marsh, you are a capable man. I have met a great number of your kind over the years. In this regard, I have grown discerning. And so again, I ask you to accept my second chance.
You see, Mr. Smith, I will not trouble you with the details of my position. They are personal, and I prefer them that way. But you and your partner should understand that who I am and what I do grants me a reach that far exceeds yours, in a manner you cannot hope to comprehend.
I do not wish to hurt either of you, Mr. Marsh. I have spent dozens of your lifetimes devoted to that art, and I am tired of doing it. But test me, push the boundary I have set, and you will not end well. Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Wait. Smith!
Human perception is a powerful thing, Mr. Smith. As a detective, I am sure you can appreciate that. But perception's integrity, much like the eye that enables it, is fragile. For all its ability, there are many things it cannot see, and others that if it did, it could not withstand. I hope I have made myself clear.
Out of the way!
Good night, Mr. Smith.
Out of the way! Out of the way! Smith, you all right?
Calm down, Hank. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm a little wigged out, but I'm alright. Just missed them.
Who?
The guy we've been following. I know it's crazy, but he came in and sat down and the freak brought an eyeball with him, and then...
What are you talking about? I was talking with him in the back.
In the back?
He called. I was just on the phone with him.
I'm telling you, he sat across from me as close as you are now. You can't be in two places at once, right? Right?
Let's get out of here.
Thank you. This next one is called What the Stranger Said to Me. Hope you all like it.
And here we are yet again at the end of our program for this evening. It has been a great pleasure. Thank you, both the willing and the unwilling who listened. From my watery necropolis, and from the nether dwellers beneath the seas, I wish you a most sincere farewell. This has been the Distant Silence Radio Hour. Goodbye, dear listeners, and good night.
The Distant Silence Radio Hour was directed by Thomas and Stephen Kousler, with a script by Stephen Kousler and original music, sound design, and sound editing by Thomas Kousler. And now the cast in order of appearance. Jake Dickens as the announcer, Ty Pierce as Detective Edmund Smith, Patrick D. McCook as Detective Hank Marsh, Ice Fang Cerule as John, Nancy Klein Tafoya as Beatrice, Rob Soule as Harper and Elijah Sanders, Mahai Matai as the radio weatherman, Matty Ruminaire as Amanda Foster, Jake Dickens as gas station attendant, Jason Wyatt as Virgil Sanchez, Iggy Kidd as Mario, Alyssa Goes as Velma, Frank Carlin as Lazarus, Aaron Wendorf as Matilda Williams, Rigo Salazar as Dip, Alyssa Goes as the Witch, Boxtube as Police Captain Ann Jameson. Additional voices by Jason Wyatt, Boxtube, Rob Soule, Mahai Matai, and Ixion. Thomas Kousler as Miles Caspian, and Stephen Kousler as the host.